Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. It's so good here to be here with you all. I've been trying to rest today. We do have our 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time vision mastery call that we have every single Monday night at 8 p.m. And so I was trying to rest you guys. My body was extremely tired and and I was just getting back from Dallas, and I just was trying to preserve a little bit of my voice. So I'm hoping that you all have had an amazing weekend and an amazing day. And normally I'm on book club right now, but like I said, I decided that I wanted to kind of wait, not do a book club today. And here I am live. I was supposed to be live a lot earlier than now, but I'm live with you now, right? And so something's in my eye. I am glad to be here with you all. And as you're logging on, let me know what city, what state, and or what country you're logging in from. We're actually getting ready to I'm getting ready to get my mind ready for our vision mastery call that we have on Monday nights. And so I wanted to talk to you guys. I was upstairs doing some cleaning and literally giving away. We sent some stuff to a church that we donate to, shoes and clothes and all kinds of stuff. And I was upstairs cleaning, and while I was upstairs cleaning out some stuff and getting rid of some things, and as you're logging on, if you're sitting here, let me know what city, what state, what country you're logging in from. I would love to say hello to you, but let me know in the comments where you are logging in from. And so let me see. Let me make sure I also turn this volume down on my phone just in case I need to open up. Okay, let me see something. I got a lot going on. I got a lot of business I'm tending to. One second. If you need anything else. Okay. Anything else? All right, there we go. All right. So, hello, hello, hello. Let me know where you're logging in from. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know where you are logging in from. Let me know where you're logging in from. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. Let me know where you're logging in from. So listen, while I was upstairs cleaning out some things, I stumbled upon this box, still full, and the expiration date on these lidocaine patches is September of 2021. Hello, Casey. The expiration date on these September 2021. So I wanted to talk to you about the fact that I have all of these lidocaine patches left from September of from before. Well, they expired September 2021. When I got here, I was in a car accident, and these were prescribed to me. I need y'all to tag somebody that you know get prescriptions, and I need y'all to share this live with someone. All right, share this live with someone. Share this live with people that are on medications. Okay, because I want you to tell me where you're logging in from. I see you, Dick Insider, Washington. I've never heard of Dick Insider, Washington. Right? Where else are you all logging in from? And so we're gonna talk tonight about pain, pills, and patches, and why these lidocaine patches. They also tend to call them not just lidocaine, but like licoderm or something like that. Right? So hold on. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this live with a few people. Do y'all mind if I share this live with a few people? Let me share this live with a few people. Let me make sure that I put it into a few of my groups. 1 second, so that people know that they can jump on. Because I want to talk to you about, and make sure that you get back to the person who might have tagged you to this video. Okay, make sure you get back to the person who may have tagged you to this video. I don't want you, if someone tags you to this video, you want to make sure that you get back to the person that tagged you to the video. So again, I was prescribed these lidocaine patches, actually either after a fall I had or after an accident I had. But the fact that there are these many lidocaine patches left lets you know that I didn't use them. Okay, so we're going to talk all things pain. We're going to talk pills. We're going to talk patches and why the lidocaine patches that I was prescribed did not do what I needed them to do. They did not do what they were prescribed to do. These lidocaine patches. If you or someone you love has dealt with chronic pain, back pain, nerve pain, go ahead and share this live and tag them because this might help them ask better questions and explore better options. All right. This might help them ask better questions and explore better options. Hello, 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 hello. I see you all on YouTube. So let me know if you understand anything about pain. I don't know why I can't see the Facebook comments. If you're on Facebook, I can't see your comments. Let's see why I can't see the Facebook comments. Can someone on Facebook comment on my live? I can see my Instagrammers, but I can't see my Facebookers. Why can't I see you on Facebook? Let's see. Can y'all see this on Facebook? Let me see. I don't know. I see my YouTube family. Let me see. Okay, Vanessa Hayes. There we go. Now I'm starting to see the Facebook comments. Okay, so if you or someone you love has dealt with chronic pain, back pain, car accident pain, any kind of pain, I want you to go ahead and tag them. Nerve pain, any kind of pain, go ahead and tag them. This might help them to ask better questions. And this, thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Etta. This might also help them to explore better options. All right. So if you've been handed a prescription and just hope that it would fix everything, I want you to raise your hands in the chat, wave at me, or do something, right? If you are on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, and you've ever been handed a prescription, hoping that that prescription was going to fix you or cure you, I need you to wave at me in the comments. Go ahead and put the waving emoji in the comments, but let me know. Let me know. And I just want to talk to the people who have been prescribed medications, hoping that they would fix them, and the medicines didn't do what they promised they would do, right? If you have had to refill those prescriptions over and over and over again, that clearly means that you aren't healed. That's what that means. So if you know me, maybe you're new to me. For those of you on YouTube, you probably don't know who I am. I am Nina Moore, also known as the Wellness Queen. And I created a movement and a brand called Get Well and Get Wealthy, where we want you to get well and get wealthy. It's a biblical principle, right? And I am passionate about people getting well and getting wealthy. And I'm talking about getting well in every facet of their lives, their emotional life, their emotion, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially. Okay. And so I created this brand and movement, and I am helping people do it now, get well in their physical body in a drug-free, chemical-free, medicine-free way. So I help people get well and get wealthy, body, soul, and bank account. Body, bank account, right? Body, soul, and bank account. So I'm sharing my personal story after a fall that I had here once we moved to Georgia and a car accident that I was in, what I learned about lidocaine patches, and I've got some notes for you all, versus the non-drug patches that I use now: freedom, liberty, peace, and victory. This is my drug-free option that I use now. So I want y'all to tag and share, tag and share, tag and share, tag and share, tag and share. We want to let everybody know that I am here and I want to help people. One of the things that I want to do is I want to be able to help people. Let me see. I'm going to share this live. Let me share this one more time because I want to help people live a healthier way, a more drug-free way. So I'm sharing to you. Now, let me say this. I'm not making any medical claims. All right. I'm not making any medical claims. I am not your doctor. Okay. I am not telling you to stop your meds. I'm sharing what happened to me and what I've learned and the options that you can talk to your healthcare provider, or actually jump on my 8 o'clock call tonight, because we're going to have some healthcare providers on that call tonight because there's an option. And I don't think that we all understand really that the doctors, hello, Felicia Boone, are not in charge of your health. You are. You are. Say, I am in the comments. Say, I am in the comments. All right. And so these are the lidocaine patches that I was prescribed, Tara. And as you see, these are expired. They expired in 2021, and I didn't use them because they didn't work. You see, it's pretty much the whole. I only took maybe, let me see how many was in this box. There were 30 envelopes. There were 30 envelopes in here when this box was prescribed to me. This expired in 2021. Let's see how many are still here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I've tried 5 packs and they didn't work. And they didn't work. Hi, Sherry. And they didn't work. So again, I am not your doctor. I'm not telling you to stop your meds. Hello, Donna. I'm just showing you that I used these 5 of these lidocaine patches and they didn't work. And this is exactly why this box is still here. And now they're expired. And I found them today while cleaning up. Okay. So I want to, kind of describe, when the accident happened, to me, there's no real need for extreme details. I was in a car accident. Okay. I went to therapy. I also had a really, really bad fall here in the house that was probably worse, Heather, than the car accident. And how does it affect your life after you're in a car accident? How does that affect your life? Well, you're in pain, right? I developed after my accident, after my fall, I developed, you need some more? All right, I see you, Marie. I developed sciatica nerve pain. Well, these did nothing for me because if you can see, they're all here. And this box expired September of 2021. These are going to go in the, matter of fact, I was going to throw them in the trash, but I think I need to kind of keep them here so I can keep talking to y'all about them, right? So after my car accident, after my fall that I had here, my body, my body was talking in tongues. Everything was hurting. I couldn't sleep well. I couldn't get comfortable. And I felt like my nervous system was just stuck on ouch. Is there anybody that's watching right now that understands what it feels like when your nervous system is stuck on ouch? Anybody understand what I'm feeling like? If you feel like your nervous system is stuck on ouch, I want to see you say ouch in the comments. Okay. If you feel like your nervous system right now, your body is stuck on ouch, I want you to comment ouch right now. Let me see your comments. Comment ouch if you feel that your nervous system is stuck on ouch, or if you know someone whose nervous system is stuck on ouch, right? Have you ever been there? Have you ever been there? Well, imagine this, that they prescribed these. They didn't work because it's only 5 packs out of here. And after I realized they weren't working, I stopped using them because it didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense to me. So the doctor prescribed these lidocaine patches, and I mean, I would have probably taped them to myself if I thought that they was going to work. They said it would help. The doctors said these would help. The doctors, Tracy Deloach, said that these would take away my pain, and they didn't, which is why these expired. If you don't believe me, let me make sure y'all can see the expiration date. September 2021, which means I never used them because after trying the 5 packs that I did take out, they didn't work. And now these are expired. So I did what most people do. I followed directions. I put on these patches, hoping for a miracle. They didn't work. They didn't work. Y'all see the date on here? I just want to make sure y'all see the date right there so y'all don't think I'm lying. They expired, which means I've had these for quite a while. I'm telling y'all, I found these in the bottom of my closet. And there's another place that the expiration is on too. It said 2021. Right here. Right there. September 2021. They didn't work. These patches didn't work, Michelle. They didn't work. So what are lidocaine patches? Let me give you a little education on what lidocaine patches really are. Okay? I'm going to break this down in plain language so that you can understand what's happening when you put one of these patches on. One of these. A lidocaine patch is not just a sticker. A lidocaine patch is a medicated patch with an anesthetic drug in it called lidocaine. Okay. Let me drink my water. I'm trying to keep my voice because I got a call at 8 o'clock, so I haven't been talking much today. I canceled book club at 6 so that I could preserve some of my voice. I slept in late. But let me tell you again. Melissa, Tedra, Pastor Sean, my expired lidocaine patches that I never used because they didn't work. But the lidocaine patch is not just a sticker. I did, Melissa. It's not just a sticker. It's a medicated patch with an anesthetic drug in it called lidocaine. Okay. When you put it on your skin, some of that drug goes through your skin and into your bloodstream. And your liver has to process it. Okay. You know what? Maybe, so for every single one of you that want to say something crazy to us about our super patches that have no ingredients and there's nothing that passes through your skin to go to your liver that has there's nothing your liver has to process. Y'all need to tag 10 people and comment done. Because let me make sure somebody needs to hear what I'm saying right now. Somebody needs to hear this. That the lidocaine patch has a drug in it. This lidocaine patch, y'all better not come cuckoo for me no more in these comments. You hear what I'm saying? Because I'm about sick of y'all. You'll put this on your body, but we'll tell you this don't have no medication in it, and you now all of a sudden want to become a scientist. But this has a drug on it called lidocaine or Lycoderm that goes through your skin into your bloodstream, and your liver has to process it. Y'all need to tag some people right now. So we're not just putting a bandage on. We're literally putting a drug on our skin that the body has to absorb and deal with. That's why they tell you don't use too many. Don't use too many. That's what the doctors will tell you. Don't use too many. Don't put it on broken skin. Don't use heat over it. Be careful if you have liver problems. So I got to be careful if I want to put on this patch. I have to be careful. If somebody that has a liver problem has to be careful when they want to go put on a pain patch. The ones that are prescribed. This is 700 milligrams. Oh, okay. So why it didn't work for me? Why this didn't work for me? It didn't move the needle at all. It didn't take any of my pain away. It didn't numb I don't even recall it numbing the area at all. I wasn't getting any relief. I didn't get any better range of motion. On top of that, my skin kind of started acting up. Redness, irritation. So now I'm in pain and my skin is mad at me. That's not the combo that I ordered. I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying. And I understand. You know what, Donna? They're really not doubting times. They're programmed. We were all programmed. We were programmed because 5 generations of getting people drug dependent, 5 generations, not 5 years, 5 generations for the last 50 years, we've been forcing people to believe that they need to be drug dependent, medicine dependent. It's going to take 5 generations to get them to the other side. So my skin is acting crazy. Now my skin is mad at me because I put these on. That's why this whole box is still here. That's why these whole box is still here because I stopped using them. I also didn't like the thought of having to depend on a drug patch. Congratulations, BJ, on closing director. I didn't like having to wonder. I didn't like having to depend on a drug patch long term, especially when I started reading the fine print and side effects of lidocaine, the drug that's in the patch that didn't even work. So lidocaine is in this patch. It's a drug that's in the patch. Y'all ought to tag 10 people. So it's a drug that's in the patch. Yeah, Tetra, pretty much the whole box. 5 packs are missing. Just 5. And if you don't believe me, I just counted it out in front of everybody. Toxic blood. I'm trying to tell you, these are old. I found them in the bottom of my closet. They actually expired 2021. Okay. So let's hit the big categories. I made sure I had my notes for y'all, right? It don't fix the pain. It didn't fix the pain at all. Let's hit the big categories in plain language. Y'all ready for this? We're going to hit the big categories in plain language. Let me tell you some of the common side effects they list for these patches. This is public information. This is not my opinion. All right? This is public information, not my opinion. Some of the side effects from these drug patches are redness, burning, itching, rash, blisters. Sometimes the skin looks like it's breaking up with you. Your whole body, side effects from absorption, dizziness, headache, feeling drowsy or out of it, nausea. That's because some of the medicine from these patches, not these patches, gets into your bloodstream. Did you know that? All of you scientists and doctors out there that, all of a sudden want to go do some research on these that have no ingredients, but these that have drugs in them and go through your skin, and your liver has to also process some of this. So serious but rare, right? Serious but rare side effects. In rare cases, too much lidocaine in the system can cause things like confusion, seizures, or heart rhythm issues. They also warn about allergies and are rare blood issues called, I don't even know how to pronounce this word, methemoglobinemia. Methemoglobinemia. Methemoglobinemia, where your blood can't carry oxygen properly. Even the used patches. Tedra, I did my research today. BJ, I did my research today. Sally, Angela Walker, y'all got my back. Felicia Boone, you got my back. Heather, you got my back. I need to know who got my back. I just need to know, for everybody on YouTube, I don't know where my YouTubers are. They disappeared. But do y'all have my back? Because even the Pastor Sean got my back. Even the used, look at my voice. That's why I ain't been live and stuff, but I'm trying. Even the used patches still have enough drugs left in them that you're supposed to fold them in half and keep them away from your kids or your pets. Well, I could put these on my dogs. Dr. Bramwell, there you are. I should have invited her. I should have sent her the link so she could get on here, right? I put these on my dog. I put the piece patch on this one right here on my dog, and I just let it fall off because I'm scared to pull her hair out. I just let this stay on her because it calms her down. Etta said, I got your back. So even the used patches say you gotta dispose of them properly. Don't let your kids get a hold of these lidocaine patches. Okay, I got notes for y'all. So here I am. There I was. I was in pain with irritated skin, reading those warnings like, this can't possibly be my only option. I got to the point where I said, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way. If I want to live well, there's got to be a better way. I didn't just want to be in pain. I didn't want the pain to just quiet down for a few hours. No, I wanted my life back. I wanted something that wasn't going to be a Band-Aid on the issue. I wanted something like super patches. You're going to hear more about this from Dr. Bramwell tonight at 8 o'clock. I wanted something that would rewire the brain, that would fix the problem, and not having to continue to take muscle relaxers and uppers and downers and pain pills and all those kinds of things. What's up, Pastor Joe's fan? Look, he said them patches work. They work. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a big difference in using all of this medication and using this non-medicated way. I wanted my ability to be able to show up for my family and for my assignment, my God-given assignment on this earth, without being drugged, without having a bunch of side effects, without having to worry about if my kids got a hold, if our daughter, if our grandkids, if my pet got a hold of these patches, these devices, because we don't even call them patches anymore. This is a device registered by the FDA. It is these super patch registered by the FDA as a device, as a medical device. Has anybody else been where I was? Anybody else been there where the prescriptions helped a little, but you still didn't feel like yourself? Drop a heart if you know what I'm talking about. Drop a heart if you know what I'm talking about. What's up, George? If you know you taking medicines, hoping that it'll make you get back to who you were, hoping that it'll stop the problem. You're hoping that you'll feel better. Anybody else been there? If you've ever been there, drop a heart. So enters super patch. This is not hype. I'm gonna educate you. That's when I was introduced to something totally different. Non-drug neurosensory patches. Non-drug, you need to move or you need more. That's right. You need to be able to move your body. He's golfing with better results now because he's wearing this Liberty patch. He's got some of the victory. Well, he had some of the victory patches, peace patch, focus patch. Well, we don't claim to mitigate or cure any diseases. He needs more. Exactly, you need more. I can't listen, y'all. Non-drug super patch. These devices are non-drug neurosensory patches that supports calm relaxation, better quality rest, and all of the above. Rewiring our brain to make us better. Going to the source of the problem, because our brain used to be the master. And now, hey, what's up, Nisi Poo? Our brain used to be the master, and now it is the slave. But this wasn't working. These lidocaine patches weren't working. That's why this whole box is still here. That's why this expired box of lidocaine patches is still here. I only used 5 of them out of here. Broke out in a rash, and they didn't work. They never took my pain away. I didn't sleep better. And now I got a drug-free, neurosensory patch device that can work. Because pain plus no sleep is a toxic relationship. Would you agree? Pain plus no sleep is a toxic relationship. When I started using these patches consistently, I noticed a difference in how my body is responding. My comfort is improved. My ability to function improved. I feel like myself again without relying on the drug patch. Without relying on the drug patch. So now listen, I already know people are like, girl, ain't no way. Girl, those it can't be. This is not possible. This sounds too good to be true because we're accustomed to things being too good to be true. How can a patch do all of that? How can a device do all of that? This little sticker, because now they're even smaller, right? This little sticker, how in the world there's no way that a little device could do all of that. I'm going to show you the difference in the size. This is the new size. Let me find me a regular size one. Let me see if, yep, here we go. And this is the former size. See how much more discreet they are? See how much more discreet they are? So you don't put any lotions on your body or anything like that. Put these patches on an area of your body where you don't have any hair. You're going to wear each patch for 24 hours or more till it comes off. Wear it till it comes off. All right? You can wear multiple patches because there are no drugs here. There's nothing that your liver has to process. There's no drug that's going through your skin like with this. But I get it. I do 100% get it. I get being skeptical, right? I get it. That's why I paid attention to what my body did, not just what the brochure said. I paid attention to what my body did, how my body responded, not just to what the calls were saying when, all of our pamphlets and printouts. I paid attention to what my body did. I paid attention to that. The beautiful thing is we're not telling you to throw away your prescriptions. I'm not saying, don't listen to what your doctor says. And blah, 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 blah. I still shower with mine on. We're saying that there might be a better or additional option that you can use now. And it's called Super Patch. This device is exactly what it says, super. We've got 13 different kinds to deal with 13 different things that your body may need. We don't treat diseases. We don't mitigate or treat or cure diseases. But what we do help with are the symptoms. So maybe you've got some things going on with your speech. We do realize if you've got things going on with your speech, we need to help calm you down, right? Help you with the focus. Maybe you've got some things going on with tremors or shakes. We can help you with that as well. Maybe you've got some anxiousness and anxiety going on. We can help you with that as well. Maybe you're dealing with grief and sadness and you just need a little joy in your life. You need to be lifted a little bit. We can help you with that as well. I always tell people, results remove resistance. I want y'all to put that in the comments. Results remove resistance. Results remove resistance. Put that in the comments. Results remove resistance. When you feel the shift, your doubt gets quieter and quieter and quieter. And you're going to hear more from Dr. Bramwell tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Zoom. We can put the Zoom number in the comments, 678-062-8230. Just dial it in. I'm not going to put the link, but you can dial it in. Results remove resistance. When you feel the shift, your doubt gets quieter. Not everyone will have an immediate result. There are some people that it may take another day, an extra day or two. You may need a little more time. We don't know how. And listen, I'm gonna say this again. He said, my Parkinson's tremors have calmed down tremendously. They have calmed down tremendously for him. So y'all need to meet us at 8 o'clock. We've got Dr. Antonio's going to be giving his testimony. We've got Jerry Fast Feet. He's a martial arts instructor. He's going to be giving his testimony tonight. His wife, and again, we don't make any medical claims, but while she was wearing her patches consistently, she had not had a seizure in 20 days. You better get on that call so you can hear from Jerry Fast Feet yourself. You're going to hear from Dr. Bramwell as she breaks down just some few reasons as to why this just makes a whole lot of sense. So let me say this again, because I'm making this clear disclaimer and empowerment at the same time. I'll say this again so it's crystal clear. I'm not telling anyone to stop their medication. Eventually you should. But you talk with your doctor about that or talk with ours. We've got several doctors that you can talk to. So I'm not diagnosing you. I'm not treating you. I'm not healing you. I'm not curing you. I'm sharing my truth. The Lidocaine patches didn't give me what I needed. They didn't work. But these patches right here have been blessing my life. I've not been in any pain since using these patches. No pain. None. No pain. None since using these patches. So use this information to have better conversations with your healthcare providers. and take your wellness into your own hands. Take your wellness seriously. Take your wellness into your own hands. I told you I had notes for you. These are not lidocaine patches. They're not pumping chemicals into your body, into your bloodstream. They work in a completely different way through your nervous system, using patterns on each device to communicate with your body. Well, what does that mean? Patterns. It looks like a fingerprint. And I know that online here, you really can't see it too well. Patterns. Patterns. All right? Patterns. That's what's on here. Patterns. Uh-oh, y'all, I'm sorry. Patterns. That's what's on here. It's a pattern. Oh, there you go. You can see it a little bit there. It looks like a fingerprint. We call it the fingerprint of God. We call it the fingerprint of God. Patterns. Patterns. This is what communicates to your body. And each one of our 13 devices, our super patch devices, speaks a different language to your brain. So these are non-drug, non-ingredient. Nothing is soaking into your skin. You're not absorbing an anesthetic. You're wearing a patch that interacts with your nervous system to support balance, comfort, calm, and function. This one right here, we call this the peace that passes all understanding. Okay? So I want you to know, freedom is designed to support relief from pain, right? Support relief and then give you freedom of movement. For me, this is huge. I need to be able to move my body. I need to be able to go. Y'all see that I'm on the go a lot, right? I hate when the packages are not cut straight across. I'm so anal about that I always cut mine straight across. I know, call me crazy, whatever. I'm very anal about these packages not being cut straight across. So I will cut them straight across, right? The Liberty Patch is going to support your overall wellness, balance, and wellness. Think stability, better sense and control over your body. But this is our baseline patch. This is the foundational patch. Everyone should be wearing this. This patch right here is the patch that you're going to use for total homeostasis. Total homeostasis. This one is going to put your body into total balance. All right. Then the peace patch I told you is like the peace that passes all understanding. And this peace patch is going to calm you and your nerves. It's going to calm you and your nerves. All right. It's going to calm you and your nerves. Everybody in the world needs this peace patch right now. Victory is pretty similar to Liberty, but it gives you even more added benefits. Stability, stamina, agility, performance enhancement, power, recovery, neuropathy relief, and so much more with the Victory patch. This is going to make you stronger, right? You can lift more, you can walk more, you can preach longer, right? When you're playing golf, basketball, football, in the gym, walking, preaching, singing, whatever the case may be, this is what you need. So, these are not lidocaine patches. These are not pumping those chemicals into your bloodstream. They simply just work. So if you're watching this and you're curious, I want you to go ahead and you can see that you can text the number on the screen. If you're my guest, if someone tagged you to this information, please get back to them. Whomever tagged you. And I saw there's some people that tagged their guest on here. Get back to the person that tagged you to this information. Let them know, hey, I need that combo. I need the pain combo. These don't work. Okay? Those don't work. These don't work. Right? Then I'm going to tell you right now, if you're ready to experience this for yourself, we all can help you get started. Right? Comment info. Send us a message. Text the word patches to that number. If you're ready to be an ambassador, text the word ambassador to the number that you see on the screen, or get back to the person who tagged you to this information. So I'm going to get off of here to preserve the rest of my voice that I've got left. I'm going to have me some more hot tea. I've been drinking some throat coat and things like that to make sure that I am able to deliver tonight at 8 o'clock, because we got a lot of things on the line tonight, right? And so listen, I need everybody there. 8 o'clock, get your mama, your grandmama, your granddaddy, your uncles, your aunties, your cousin, your friends, their kids, to get everybody on the line tonight at 8 p.m. We want you to join the mission. We want you to join this mission to help people live a drug-free life and they can live a drug-free life. So you can wrap, before I log off, let me say this. Before I log off, I want to speak this over you. All right. I want to speak, before I log off of here, I want to speak this over everybody. I want to speak this over everybody. You do not have to settle for survival in pain. There are options. There is wisdom and there is hope. And so, because on our business calls, I cannot pray this prayer over you because it's a business call. This is my live and I can pray it over you right now. God, I lift up every person that's watching this video, who may have been watching it live or whether they're coming back to watch the replay, who's dealing with pain in their body. Give them wisdom. Give their doctors wisdom. Lead them to the right solutions and restore their strength and mobility in Jesus' name. Amen. So listen, make sure you follow me, right? And follow this page and follow me and share this live with someone who needs it. And if you want more information on freedom, liberty, peace, victory, joy patches, we've got so many more. You guys, we've got patches that, listen, we got 13 different patches, but we're going to talk more. You're going to hear Dr. Bramwell talk about those patches tonight on our 8 p.m. Vision Mastery call. So listen, you want to make sure that you get this information, get the information from the person that might have invited you to this live. I'm going to save these notes and I'm going to keep it in the box with the lidocaine patches. And I'm going to do another live with these. I was going to throw this away, but the Holy Spirit said, nope, don't throw it away. You want to show people that you've had them patches since they expired September of 2021. They expired. So tonight, y'all, you are always right on. Thank you so much. Listen, I'm going to save that right there. I'm going to leave it at the bottom of my shelf. We're going to keep doing this. So the number to get on the call is, all you got to do is go to zoom.us or open up your Zoom and then hit join. Hit join and put in the number 678-062-8230. Get some people on there. If you message us privately, somebody make sure they type that into the comments for me, because mine is not putting the comments on Facebook. For some reason, it's only showing, you know what? I can do this. There we go. Join, hit join when you get on Zoom, and you hit 678-062-8230. If you've been on any of our Zooms before, thank you so much. If you've been on any of our Zooms before, then you know that it's the same Zoom. I use the same Zoom line all the time. Okay. So definitely y'all get on that Zoom and invite, because y'all gotta stop playing. Y'all know y'all been in pain. Y'all know y'all not sleeping well. You know that you're not living a quality of life. And I know, I get it. You're saying, I've been through this before. I've seen all these things before. It's always a new thing. So here's the thing. Good, better, best. We want you to have what's best now. And granted, yes, I promoted a lot of other products in the past before, but when you know better, you do better. I'm going to see you all in 1 hour. Our DJ, Chris Courtenay, is going to be lighting us up from 7:45 to 8 p.m. Get yourself on the call, log in, and then go to the bathroom. Then grab your notebook and your pens. All right. Log on to the call first. Log on at 7:45. At 8 o'clock, you got to turn them cameras on, because we give away. We like to do a lot of things like giving away prizes and things like that. Well, if your camera's not on, you will not get a prize, right? And and Paul and I ship those products, those gifts out every single week. So if you're interested in learning more, if you're interested in hearing from Dr. Bramwell tonight, if you're interested in hearing from Dr. Antonio tonight, if you're interested in hearing from me, Nina Moore, your wellness queen, right? Where we're going to show you how to get well and get wealthy using biblical principles. We're going to show you how to peel, patch, and prosper. We're going to show you how to peel, patch, and prosper. What's up, Dana Jordan? Yay. So it's 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. If you are in Central Standard Time, your call starts at 7. We will be on that line 1 hour from now. So whatever time you got on your clock right now, on your phone right now, 1 hour from now. All right? 1 hour from now. 5 o'clock for Pacific Time. 6 o'clock for Mountain Time. 7 o'clock for Central Time. 8 o'clock for Eastern Standard Time is the start but we log on to that call in literally 1 hour from right now. All right, y'all. My name is Nina Moore, and I approve this message, and I'll see y'all soon on the call.